Hi, I'm Jadi and hope you are doing well. Today I want to show you a very cool project called Chat2DB. It's a program which lets you talk with your databases. I mean, literally talk with your databases. It's an AI program. You can connect it to your databases, many different kind of databases, and start talking with human understandable things. Also, you can write your own queries, ask for help, make your queries better, optimize them, and these kind of stuff. Disclaimer is this video is sponsored. They were kind enough to contact me. Also, we discussed what I can create. I told them I can show some usage on my real life work, but later found out we have something more cool. We have something cooler than real life work. Game. I will show it on a game. You know about the databases, obviously, if you're here. Old school databases are like an spreadsheets. You have a columns, for example, name, age, grade, whatever. For example, you have Jadi with the age 47, grade is 6, for example. You have Beta, 35, grade is 12. You have Mina, you have Sina, and other names. 25, for example, grade is 1. Sina is 6 years old, grade 19. If you want to query data from this database, normally you use a language like SQL. If you are using a database like MySQL, Microsoft SQL, Oracle, and many other things, we'll use this structured query language. You go with select, star means select everything which is there, select star from the name of this database, for example, people, this table. So select star from people where age is higher than 40, where grade is blah blah. Or select average of grades where age is blah blah. You can write different queries and fetch data. Sometimes this starts to get more complicated. For example, we have a people's table here, we have a sales table here, and we have a, license plates table here. So you have some people, and every people have an ID. So you have some sales, which ID bought what, when, how much, and you have some license plates data. This ID drives blah blah car, this model. For example, you want to select all the people's email where they are driving this specific car and they have purchased sum of more than $100 in previous month. This starts to get more and more complicated. You have to join these data, join tables, merge them, request data, and it starts to get more and more difficult. Here, Chat2DB can help. Also, it can help in many other places, because even if you are not a good techie, you are not into databases, now you can download some data and start using them. You can have a database of, census, and then you can say, okay, give me all the people with this average of income when this is happening, proportion of them. What is the percentage of people with a specific criteria? Compare this with that one, and you don't need to know SQL or even go deep dive into data and see what you have. The project is open source. This is super cool. And this is super cool. Having 23,000 stars is amazing. 2.5K forks, so people are really into it. AI-driven database tool and SQL client, the hottest GUI client supporting MySQL, Oracle, Postgres, ClickHouse, and more, including Redis. It's Apache license, so you can use it in your projects, written in Java. And one other cool thing is you have a community edition, community open source edition. It connects to more than 16 different databases. Local and pro, which you have to pay for, are targeted for more than 100. But there is a catch here. If you are using the community open source, you still need to integrate some AI. I believe you should pay for someone else's AI APIs and connect this to them. Or you should run your own models and spend your CPU and GPU for this. So when you are paying them, this part is soft. Same thing which happens in nowadays with many of these softwares like Cursor and others. You have a visual table editor and many different things. What I was using yesterday was this, I'm not sure if it's here or not, but you can give it a huge query and ask what is going on there, what is being fetched, or optimize it, format it, and this kind of stuff. As I've told you in the beginning, I was going to show you a real life example, but we have things which are more fun than real life, and that is games. There is a game which I want to go through. SQL Murder Mystery. It's a game which I once played a couple of years ago, in which there's been a murder in SQL City. The SQL Murder Mystery is designed to be both a self-directed lesson to learn SQL concepts and commands, and a fun game for experienced SQL users. I tried it as an experienced SQL user, but I didn't finish it. I was lazy or my SQL was bad. The whole idea is there has been a murder in SQL City, and we have to find the murderer. There are some databases. This is a SQLite. SQLite is a very efficient but one file SQL database. So you can say select name from SQLite master, type tables. So show me all the tables we have in this database. It says you have these tables: crime scene report, driver licenses, Facebook event check-in, interview, get fit now membership, get fit now check-in, gym, solution. We don't have access to the solution, obviously, income, and person. And you have to find the murder. Okay, there was a murder. The first thing is we have a crime scene report. We have to check the crime scene report. I can say select SQL from master where the name is crime scene report. Run. This will give me the structure of the database. As we can see, we have the date, we have a text, we have a description, and we have a city name. Now game starts. The rest is up to you. Select star from crime. It's difficult. Okay, these are all the reports from the crime scene. It says date, type, which city. So I know the city name. It was SQL City, yes. So I should say crime report where city equals SQL City. Run. Now we have only okay, type is murder. Now I have to check for the murder. You start playing and you get clues, you go to the next database, you merge databases, you query, you join them, and these kind of stuff here. But I want to show you the coolness of Chat2DB. So let's use AI to solve it. Is this cheating? No, because it's a game. You can use tools you have. For me, it's not cheating. Here, the good point is, first, I remember that they also give us an intro. Okay, MIT license. SQL Mystery is also open source, so we can download the database. We can download the SQL database. This is it. Okay. Also, I remember that somewhere it shows us the... If you are comfortable, you can dive, select star, walk through. Somewhere it shows the... No, this is the walkthrough. Anyway, let's go and try to solve them. This is more fun. This is the part I was looking for. This is all the databases which are there as a help. So we check the crime scene report. From here, we have to find the person's name, then go check the interviews, or based on the date, check the interviews. I'm not sure, but there are some interviews, person ID and transcript. From there, we will get more clues and we can go forward. Let's run the Chat2DB. I had it open. Here are the databases. It's very easy and straightforward. I can first create new groups. This was very fun because I can create one for my work, one for my fun. New connection. You can connect to MySQL, Oracle, Postgres, ClickHouse, which I'm using. Lots of things. H2, Hive, even things like Redis, because I was using the Redis. I'm sure there was a Redis somewhere. Redis, MongoDB. So it's not only SQL. In this case, we are going to use a SQLite. It's a Java program, so you have to give it a connection. During the talks that they asked me, can you record a video? We had some exchanges. This is not my job, so I just want friendly exchanges. I've told them my idea. That is cool. I will be glad. They provided me the pro version. And in many cases, the team was asking me, tell us if you want any help, if you want any assistance or something. But technically, you don't need. You open the program, you go to connections, you add a new database, you start working when it's very straightforward. So where is my file? I'm on my Mac, so this would be users, Jody, downloads, and this mystery, save. Now I have it here. You can see it fetches the tables, all the views, functions. If you have, for example, this is the crime scene report and everything. So let's use the AI part. You can create a new query here, say select star from crime scene report where type equals blah blah murder. And I can run it. Okay, I have everything. Also here you can go with a slash and start chatting with AI, as it always happens. But for me, the cool part is this chat. This is a game. There have been a murder in the SQL City. Can you find clues? Very straightforward. It sounds like an SQL murder mystery game. Cool. It goes, even understands, kind of, as LLM like understand, the name of the table, so it understands. Cool. It understood that it should query the crime scene reports, select star from, where type murder, and city is SQL. So one is redacted, the other one says someone killed the guard. He took an arrow to the knee. We know that this is a joke from gamers. So this is our answer. Security footage shows that there were 2 witnesses. The first witness lives at the last house on Northern Drive. So what we have is, okay, we had this person. They have an address. So I want someone living on that specific street with the highest house number. The second witness, named Annabelle, lives somewhere on Franklin. Let's try this too. So I can tell it, find a person who lives here. This is the part I told you. I use it to write my queries easier, to add something, to generate some queries, to optimize my queries. Even I used it to understand the databases I'm connecting to. But even if you are not a techie, you can just use it. Okay, this is the first person with this idea. The query was select star from person where address street name equals blah blah, ordered by address number, and limited by 1, show the larger first. Cool. The second person was this. Find a person with a name like Annabelle, lives somewhere on this. I kind of gave it a clue, said name like, because I'm not sure about the name, because it was one part. Select star from person where name like Annabelle and address street name is this one. So we have now 2 witnesses. This one, technically I have to check this. Check for interviews with this or this. Select person name, I transcript person name, joins it with interviews. Now it's getting more advanced. This is why this is a game and it goes further and further, because on interviews we have person ID. On person we have a name. I have a name, so it should look up the ID of that one and check it here. So the AI is doing it. Okay, we have 2 interviews with these people. The first one says, I heard a gunshot and then saw man ran out. He had a get fit now gym bag. The membership number on the bag, this should be the badge, started with 48Z. Only gold members have those bags. The man got into a car with plate number. So now we have a plate number. We have a badge ID there on the... Where is it? Get fit now checking? No, get fit now member, obviously. And we have these are connected with the ID. And it's a gold member driving a specific car. Let's see if it can find it. Find a person with a bag. The membership number started with only gold members. It's getting more complicated. Okay, it's trying to find the get fit bag with membership number blah blah, who is a gold member and got into a car with plate including blah blah. It created something. Find one. I'll help you find the person with the blah 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 blah. It's more complicated. Select P, whatever you found, gf.id as membership ID, and membership status, plate number, DL car make, DL car model from persons, join it with get fit now as GF, so the ID is here, on PID, okay, join like this with license plates, where gold membership and plate number like plan. It found one person. So what about the second one? Technically, we found a person. I saw the murder happen and I recognized the killer from gym when I was working out. Okay, we have a date. Which gold members went to gym on? Just a question, because now we have a name. Jeremy Bowers should be the killer. Okay, it understands it, goes forward, creates a complicated query, and gives us all the gold members who went there on that specific date. And Jeremy Bowers is there. So we have our murderer. Very easy. It was too easy. Check out your solution. Let's see if it works. It says paste your name here. Congratulations! You found the murderer, but wait. There is more. If you think you are up for a challenge, try querying the interview transcript of the murderer. to find the real villain behind this crime. Oh. So, check interviews. Let's see what interview we have here. You can also try this to make this, optimize this or format this, make this more beautiful. I think I cannot optimize this. It's optimized enough. Okay, this is the transcript of the interview with the murderer. There was a mastermind behind it. He says, I was hired by a woman with a lot of money. I don't know her name, but I know she's around this and this. She has red hair and she drives a Tesla Model S. I know that she attended the SQL Symphony concert on this date. So, I helped the police department find this person. Strange, maybe really police should try this. Sometimes this Chat2DB sometimes start doing more in-depth things, talking with itself, says, okay, now I want to do this, I have to create that one. I created the SQL, right now it did it. I checked my SQL if it's correct and found the results. Select P name, P ID. Still we believe that we are needed. I have to be able to read this. If there is a mistake, I have to understand and fix it. But it seems AI is doing it. And I have to confess, last time I tried the SQL mystery, I didn't finish it because I was lazy or I was not good at SQL, one of these two, or both. P name, P ID, height, hair color, select all of these, and from person P with the count of event ID, where event ID is blah blah. So it tries that, make sure event ID count is there, the height is between this and this, hair color is this, joining all these tables. And if you read correctly, it says, if you feel especially confident in your SQL skills, try to complete this final step with no more than 2 queries. The AI did it in 1 query. Driving license is blah blah, and it reaches to this person. Let's try the name we found. Congrats, we found them. Thank you, SQL. And thank you, SQL Mystery, and thank you, Chat2DB. If you wanted to try, go to video descriptions. There is a link. You can click that link so the sponsor will see that you are coming from my video and enjoy. Obviously, if you check the project on the GitHub, give it a star, and we are still needed as programmers. Someone is doing this program. Have fun. I was Jackie. I was because it seems we are not needed anymore. Yes, we need. I don't know. Anyway, have fun. Play games, even with AI. And this is not cheating. It's a tool to make things easier.